It's so large, vast, and calm.
We'll start with the stained glass on the north side.
Okay. But how do we get to the north side?
It's to the left as you enter, to the left on the port side. The stained glass windows literally represent the story of Jesus and his mother Mary, as well as characters from the Old and New Testaments, along with the story of the Cap de la Madeleine Shrine.
Grandma often said that they were like bright autumn quilts.
Besides, the artist used the Laurentian autumn as inspiration for the stained glass colors. They are mosaics that form a pictorial catechism.
It's like the Middle Ages. The artist is a true stained glass poet.
In fact, the artist was a master glazier. Father Jan Tilmans, a missionary oblate of Mary Immaculate. He made them in the Netherlands.
It's said that when you look at a stained glass window, you should feel it and not explain it. You contemplate it according to your own sensitivity, exactly like a poem by Victor Hugo.
The glass comes from Germany, the Czech Republic, and Slovakia.
You should keep in mind that the lancets are to be read from bottom to top.
Or, as Grandma used to say, from earth to heaven.
From bottom to top and from left to right. As for the medallions, they should be read clockwise, like the hands of a watch.
But we'll start at the bottom. Let's say at 6 o'clock.
The first stained glass window is the one that depicts the patron saints of Quebec's Catholic Church.
I'll name and describe a few, but you can complete that list with your scrapbook.
In window A, we find St. Patrick, the patron saint of Irish Canadians, as well as, of course, Ireland.
It's said that he used the shamrock, the three-leaf clover, to represent the Holy Trinity.
And it became the symbol of Ireland, a symbol found in panels 3 and 4.
And the snakes come from the myth that St. Patrick rid the island of poisonous snakes.
Window A features Mary's mother, St. Anne.
Sailors pray to her when they head out to sea, as well as when they return to port.
She's also the patron saint of the province of Quebec. A devotion brought to Canada by sailors from Brittany, she's greatly revered over here.
Fleurs de lys, white lilies, are added to it to recall Quebec's floral emblem.
And on window C, we find Saint Joseph, Canada's main patron saint.
His name was given to Indigenous people when they were converted, and the practice was continued with baptisms until today.
In panels 4 and 5, he appears holding a dove, which signifies purity, as well as a fleur de lis, the white lilies. But the interesting fact can be seen under the dome of the Basilica, St. Peter of Rome, because he's the patron saint of the Universal Church.
St. John the Baptist, the patron saint of French Canadians, can be seen in window D. He was born on June 24th.
On June 24th, 1834, Patriot Ludger Duvernay hosted a banquet to discuss the future of the country.
And the dinner guests decided that John the Baptist would be the patron saint of French Canadians.
But the church only formalized that at the beginning of the 20th century.
He's also the patron saint of shepherds, which explains the sheep.
Sheep have been used in St. John the Baptist parades on June 24th since 1870 because sheep represented invincibility.
As well as the protection of a young nation characterized by sheep.
Finally, window E features St. Lawrence.
Jacques Cartier discovered the river on August 10th, 1535, on St. Lawrence's birthday.
But in Quebec, several places derived their name from St. Lawrence.
The Laurentian Mountains, the Laurentian people, Laurentia, the landmass that covers North America.
And now, Grandma, let's chat about the medallion.
Remember, we have to start at the bottom at 6 o'clock and move clockwise.
We noticed that all the medallions have maple leaves on the tips of the pentagon.
The middle represents Our Lady of Canada. The artists seem to have been inspired by the colors of Aboriginal totem poles to design the coat.
The word Canada comes from the Huron and Iroquois word Kanata, which means town or village.
The medallion is in the shape of a pentagon and represents the coats of arms of the 10 Canadian provinces. But let's focus on the Quebec coat of arms.
Quebec, in the Algonquin language, means narrow passage, a narrowing of the river.
The coat of arms presents the fleur de lis for the French period, the golden leopard for the English period, and the maple branch for the Canadian period.
We're going to take a little break, Grandma, to put our notes in order, and then we'll chat about the second stained glass window, the one featuring the public life of Jesus.